Hello, everyone. Good evening. So, first of all, I would like to congrats all of those people that have bought Merrimart in the IPO or in the on last Monday, last Tuesday, and this Wednesday. No, um, take extra caution, no? Mag-iingat kayo kasi medyo magalaw yung market. But again is again, you can sell anytime, you can hold. It's up to you. I would like to congratulate you. But for others who haven't ride it, don't be sad. There are good stocks like today we will add dito. No, there are some good stocks out there that are retracing, possibly retracing back again. Also, you can just ride the um, Merrimart again when it consolidate after a few days. All right. So for the meantime, we are going to recall the 6 stocks that we have chosen last Monday or last weekend, and we are adding 3. We have Dito, AGI, and BPI. So watch this video. All right. So first of all, we have Jollibee, JFC, no? Jollibee, we can see that it is still moving on a sideways. Let me just on that manner. Nag-iba yung ano ko. Yan. Right. Sideways or around this area. Okay, around that area. No possible move yet up or down. What we can see is that the same support resistance area, we can see that it's forming a resistance around this line or this area. All right, and a support around maybe this 50 EMA. Next, we have TEL. For TEL, same as Jollibee, no? Medyo sideways siya. And, excuse me, if we are just to formulate or to draw a line here, no, there's quite a downward movement with this area, no, with this line. If we can, if we are also about to track this one, no, we can see a parallel support line or support or range that is quite downtrend. So it's supported by the MACD, no? So let's just react to what the market will say, or after maybe the 20 EMA has been broken, you can be more alert if the 50 EMA will be broken as well. Next, we have MEG. For MEG, no, here I have a lot of I can see that there are a lot of stocks that will consolidate, no, or yung magre-retrace. What do I mean by retrace? Let's use the Fibonacci retracement. From the lowest part to the highest part, as you can see here, this area, the 23% mark, no? Let me check if that's the lowest point. Yeah, that's the lowest point, no? The 23% mark supported by the 20 cross above the 50 EMA. Now we can see that the stock can possibly move sideways, or it can still be resisted or has its resistance line at around 345 area. It has a good volume, no, but the MACD is quite reactive to what the price will do. Next, we have Globe. Sa Globe, no, it is same movement as dito, sino yun? TEL, no? Resistance line right there. No, let's draw a line here maybe. No, if this one breaks out, so the next possible resistance line will be around this area. Next, We can draw naman a line here, horizontal support line area around these points right here. So we can hope that the 20 EMA will hold so as the 50 EMA will hold para the stock won't go down to the support area and to the 100-day EMA. We have RLC. RLC is moving on a sideways, no? Playing around that area, no? If we are going to formulate or get again the Fibonacci, no? It is around the 50 to let's say 61%, 61.8% area. If we will consider the week, no? Then it's being supported by the 20 EMA. This one's a good sign, no? But for me, I think what I can see here is the it can play or it can move sideways around this area, 18.14, no? And it's being it has a resistance line at around the 100-day EMA area right here. Then lastly, we have Double Dragon. For Double Dragon, for the past 3 days, medyo pababa siya. No? So it's quite, it didn't end well from our prediction last Monday. And if you heard or listened to the video, no, I've put a cut loss at around 3% area. So where is that one? 3% right here. Or maybe where did the price ended. So that's manageable loss, no? 4%. Right. Next, the next move for this one, we can see that the stock can hold around these areas maybe. No? Will be ranging from that area, from these areas as well. No? It can play through that area. So, yun yung nakikita nating move for Double Dragon. Then, I would like to add 3 stocks. We have dito, AGI, and BPI. No? For dito, yan, kitang-kita natin kanina, no? It rallied up. It has a good momentum and followed by a good volume. The MACD is okay. Histogram is okay. So, the next possible price nangyari na shift yung volume na baba. Wait lang guys. Nangyari. Let me just there's some technical error. Load ko na lang ulit. No? So si dito a while ago it rallied up for around 14.16%. No? Yan. So, what's the possible next move for this one? You can see that it finally broke out from this area. No? You can see this area as well. No? As its support line, resistance, sorry. Then the next resistance line will be around that area. Let's check that historically. Here there's a good areas here connecting lines. We can see here. Here there's a quite points that are being connected with this area. Then this point right here as well. So we can hope for the stock to move up on that area. Also, it's visible naman, no? There is a upward trend at this point. No? So it's the price or the stock is really on the uptrend movement. Plus, if we are still going to use the Fibonacci retracement, if I will put it here and retrace it here, you can see these areas, the 38% area. So it serves as its retracement or support line for it to bounce back up again. Next, we have AGI. For AGI, we used here the Fibonacci retracement like for this one. Yan. So there you go. It's very visible that the 50 EMA holds, no, as its support line. Then the 38% retracement line serves as its support line, and hopefully it can rally up here at around 7.7 or the 100-day EMA as its next support, or sorry, resistance line. You can draw a line there around those area, and maybe the next price will be around this area. Yeah, so there's a quite big gap to expect or to hope for that one. Lastly, we have BPI, no? For BPI, though it's quite downtrend, let's check the retracement of this one. Say this point and this point. No, it's very confusing around this area. We can use na lang the 50% because of this line, no? And also the 20 EMA and the 50 EMA as its support line, no? Then there's a gap up right here, so we can see or we can expect that the price can go up tomorrow. Let's check for the 200-day EMA of this one. So medyo mataba pa siya. Yeah. So that could be the next resistance line for BPI, no? As you can see naman here, it's being held around that area. Alright, so that's it, no? We only have few stocks, so I suggest that you can pick here or whatever your stocks that you have, no? Use the moving averages, use the support resistance lines, and some indicators for you to have confidence in the stock that you will buy. No? Also, please have a exit plan, a risk management, to how much or how many percent will you just cater or nourish, kumbaga, ano yun? Sasakyan yung risk or yung talo. Right, so that's it. Thank you everyone for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that's it. Stay safe and God bless. Thank you.
Pwede ka na mag-isip-isip. Technical yan naman. Yes. Ibig sabihin, ito yung resistance niya, the break niya. Hindi mo to alam kung wala kang technical chart. Unlike dito kapag bumili.
Tapos pag bumili ka dyan, tapos pag
dito?
nag-ano siya ng backyard, hindi ka na magpapा.
Pwede. Here's a trend, di ba? May line dito eh. Again, kanina yun yung resistance, di ba? Na alam nila hanggang dito lang yung price, kaya bibenta na sila.